I'll have better news for you next time. Marshals, God bless Marshals. God bless the Gaskas. I spoke with SATA last week, and hopefully they are complying with the last few things that are required, being required of them by redevelopment for planning. And we should see some kind of activity. You know, I know I've been saying that now. I said, SATA, this is a promise I've been making for 3.5 years. You know, please do not lose this deal. And so, you know, again, fingers crossed and say the prayers, and hopefully we'll see some changes going on there. The new Washington Mutual outlet is open at Bixby Knolls Shopping Center. Please tell your friends about it. They're doing minimal advertising. I went into both locations on a Saturday, last Saturday morning. There were 2 people in the new operation, which is right next to KFC. And it's a new look, it's a new way that they're doing banking, where they, you have to push the button to one person comes in at a time, and then you go through double doors. But when you get in, the tellers are, you know, they're standing at a desk just like this. So they're thinking better customer service, you know, more easily able to communicate with the public. So they're trying that. But they say they're not getting a lot of help from the other bank on Roosevelt redirecting people. So when I went in there, they had a little sign the size of this up on the checkout counter that said, we are trying to better serve our community. There's another location. So spread the word if you're Washington Mutual folks, and you know, we'll see some relief on the Roosevelt and Atlantic site. There's a new, this is a very exciting project, there's a new senior assisted living project that's being proposed for 37th and Elm. That is actually, it's on the Temple property, and they are one of the partners in this project. But you know, I mean, we are really delinquent in what we have to offer for seniors, and this is just going to be a wonderful, wonderful building if they can make it through all the plan checks. And it's been well received by all of the churches. It's surrounded by 4 or 5 different churches that all have sent letters of support because the need is so great. So hopefully that should be up soon. Well, not up soon, but certainly building should be obvious within the next couple of months. Blair Cohn, has Blair been here to speak to you? He's the new executive director for the Bixby Knolls Business Improvement Association. This man has more energy than all of us put together. And I am so excited that we have someone with a great vision. Susan was very good. She inherited a lot of work that, you know, that was left on her shoulders. She did a good job, but Blair has got the vision to take us to the next level. The walking club being one, the literary society, he started a book club, and you know, they're meeting at different areas around town. So anytime that you see anything going on with the BIA, I hope that you will be encouraged to support it. They have their monthly, instead of it being the mixers that they used to have, they are now calling them happy hours. And where's the next one? Is that what you handed me? Is that the next? Oh, the next happy hour is at the Historical Society, and that's going to be on Thursday, April 17th from 5:30 to 7. And Julie Bartoletto, who's the executive director of the Historical Society, will be the main speaker. And they'll have refreshments and, you know, welcome the community to be there. The idea is to begin to recognize the residents, to get to know the business owners, and so that we support each other. You know, we say that we want all of this new retail opportunity, but when they're here, we're not supporting them, and so they leave. You know, they can't sustain on a smile and a handshake. So we've lost a couple of really cute businesses. So please support them whenever you can. And this Historical Society's Smithsonian exhibit, The Way We Worked. How many of you have seen that? It's wonderful. It is really wonderful. I encourage you to go and take a trip through the Historical Society's exhibit, The Way We Worked, and it's open until May 17th. So, and I don't remember the hours. Okay, do you know?
Wednesday through Saturday in the afternoon, and I don't remember the hours.
Here it is.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Thursday is
Tuesday,
open till
Wednesday,
7.
Friday, 1 to 5, Thursday, 1 to 7, Saturday, 11 to 5.
Okay, and we're gonna be working on, part of the agreement was that they would be open 2 nights a week, so that we would encourage more opportunity for people walking up and down the street, you know, more pedestrian friendly, you know, come out and support the restaurants and the other activities on the street. First Fridays, how many of you have gone to First Fridays? It is so much fun, I tell you. I mean, some days, you just can't make it to all the venues, but certainly Nino's is doing a fabulous job. I went to Free Spirit Yoga. They opened up their door on the Atlantic Corridor, and they had some interesting art there this last time that caused a great deal of discussion. And, you know, let's see, your office is open. Why no, Thor? No. I hadn't gotten to you yet. I know you had a lot of people in there this week, this last Friday. The BIA, and now I guess that's gonna be a permanent opportunity?
Yes.
Why don't you share?
Blair is opening up our business office on First Fridays as a venue for artists also, photographers. You know, last month he had, you know, tattoo artists and their artwork, and, you know, their live music and readings and all kinds of stuff going on there. So just another venue that's really exciting that you've got to come out and see. And of course, don't forget to come by Thor Antiques and Gallery Thor and say hi to me. And, you know, it's just, you know, nice food and wine and nice conversation, you know, and nice art to look at. And, you know, and then all the other venues are there too. So it's a really great evening. And, you know, it's really exciting to see people who are there for their very first trip to First Fridays. And the enthusiasm and the excitement to see all of these businesses open on Atlantic, you know, like the old days. I'm sure it was like this back in the 50s and 60s, you know, where businesses would be open later at night. But to see that and people's like, wow, there's people here, it's really fun, you know. So if you haven't been, please come out to First Fridays, you know, in Bixby Knolls. It's really an exciting event and you'll really enjoy it. It's for you, you know. Come out and enjoy it, you know, and stop by one of the great restaurants and have a great meal and, you know, just enjoy. And meet your friends and neighbors too.
Exactly. I had the opportunity, and I don't get to Four Olives a lot, but I went there for dinner, and I have to tell you, the ribeye was incredible. And the entertainment, I guess, is their normal entertainment for First Fridays, and they were very good. It's like having your own little neighborhood jazz club. It was very, very nice. So I encourage you to support that activity. That's all I have to say. Any questions? Anything I can answer for you, Nick?
Yeah, Bill, do you know anything about the off-ramp on the 405 freeway in
Atlantic.
The north end?
Oh, yes.
Does anybody know when that's going to reopen, or why it's remained closed for so long?
Well, do you know what it is? It was a problem. Caltrans is saying that it was the fault of Target, and Target's not accepting responsibility, and that caused the landslide. And Jonathan, you've got the latest, so.
Just that heard last week, so that Caltrans has now agreed to put out an emergency work order so that it should be, but unfortunately with Caltrans terms, an emergency work order so that it should be completed within 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks.
Right.
It's been a problem having that closed. I mean, that's a major entrance into our neighborhoods.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of complaints from the business community about that. And, you know, obviously I can't do anything about it, but, you know, it needs to be fixed because people feel their businesses are being negatively impacted by that.
Well, I know we've contacted Kanabe's office, and I think everybody else on the list that could have any influence over it, so. Yes.
Realtors make 6% last time I counted when they sell a home, and a $500,000 home would garner them $30,000, which is a nice take. I'd be happy to have $30,000 once a year.
So would I.
Yeah. So the reason why I bring this up is the real estate folks have a lot of money to make when they sell a home, and it makes no sense to me at all that both the banks who own some homes, thanks to the greedy bastards that have been stealing from the public, by virtue of their loan practices. I don't want to go down that path because that's a half-hour